Let's talk about Little Gangsters, bro. I'm excited about this.
Yeah, you made
Huge,
a
huge deal.
yep, you made a post trying to see who was going to be from the Drag and Drive community heading to Little Gangsters at the Winter Series.
Guys, welcome to the Drag Drive Repeat News presented by Summit Racing.
So Rick Steinke in the Honk If Parts Fall Off is going to be there. That's 850 car that just put some numbers down this year and tied the record. Didn't beat it, tied the record, which we've talked a bunch about. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, and this guy, if you need, this guy knows how to tune to get to the number, obviously. And I think with the level of cars that are going to be there, I mean, dude, they just had 120 something cars they had 60 something at one race and 50 something at another race. Two completely different parts of the country for this Little Gangsters deal. Michael Hollis won. Hang on, I don't know if he's going to be there or not. I have messaged him to ask, but he just won his 6th Little Gangster win over the weekend. Like, bro, surely this guy's going to Little Gangsters. Surely.
You would think with that record, yeah.
Yeah, you would think for sure. Travis Cannon coming out of retirement says he's going to be down there. Wouldn't tell me what he's bringing though. So Travis, if you're watching this, good luck, buddy. I hope to hang out. I'm hoping to get down there. I may have to burn one of those flights I got to go down. This is going to be crazy. I mean, there's just so many drag and drive racers that are going to be there with this. Travis and I spend a ton of time at Midwest Drag Racing Series, and then he's at Tulsa Raceway Park quite a bit, tuning on Jamie Hernandez's little 530 index BMW. So they're not taking the BMW, but he'll be down there with that.
Yep, and then Jimmy Reinhardt and the perfect Patina Nova also going to be there as well.
Yeah, I love this car. I love it. I first met him at Sick Week 2022. He was one of the guys that was standing there waiting to see if he could get a spot. And man, just a favorite Nova. You know, I think we have an affinity for those things for sure.
Yes.
Racers know when you want performance that wins, you want AFCO. From shocks and suspension to cooling, brakes, and more, AFCO Racing has been helping teams go faster for over 30 years. Built by racers for racers. Check out the AFCO Advantage and follow them today on social media for the latest in performance parts. AFCO Racing, built to win.
This next one is really cool here. You got Shift Point has created a YouTube channel with his son Riley, drag racing Hot Wheels. How cool is that,
dude? It was pretty cool, man. And Riley's young. He's probably 3 or 4 years old, something like that, maybe 5. I don't think he's 5. But he came to his dad, said, "Hey, I want to start a YouTube channel." And so that's what they're doing. They're drag racing Hot Wheels on the front porch. Bro, man, I wish my kids had been into Hot Wheels, because I'm telling you, it'd have been on. We'd have done this as well.
Yep. So like you said, it's called Front Porch Racing because they set up the track, as you can see there for those watching on YouTube here, right on the front porch. So their first video was a heads-up single elimination drag race with Riley's random 16, which is kind of cool. Yeah. A truck won it all. So, we were hooked on that.
Yeah, instantly. And I messaged Jacob after that, and I was like, dude, you need to run 16 qualifier and then run a top 8, like with all just the winners I was like, man, listen, we can build this out however you want to. We can build it out. What's funny is the day before I see all of this and all this goes down, right, my neighbor next door runs a local charity car shows, Cars and Coffee, all that kind of stuff. He bought a literal push button start Hot Wheels drag race setup, like timing and everything, right? So like complete nerd stuff. He said he's going to start a racing series in the shop next door to my house, like 100 feet from where we're sitting right here. We're going to run a series all winter. So
nice.
We're going to have some good content come from that. So it's going to be kind of fun. Oh, I know, dude, look, hundreds. What people can't see behind this green screen right here.
Right.
If you go way back to when this channel first started, there's like 150 Hot Wheels behind me. Oh yeah, dude. Listen, if you don't get those out in drag racing, I'm gonna be upset.
Listen here,
and then I've got another couple hundred on the wall here, and just in storage, just set up, ready.
What I think would be really cool is to get a PO box or get a donation set up to where people can get Hot Wheels, send them there, and have those participate in the race. How cool would that be?
I've already messaged him for the address. I said, man, I need to see some of my Hot Wheels run on that track. Dude, give me the address. So it's not a PO box. So I'm sure he's getting that set up because I'm sure he's had that message to him. But that was exactly what I thought of, man. Imagine being 4 years old and people from around the world are sending you Hot Wheels that you'll race against your Hot Wheels. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's the world we live in nowadays. Pretty cool stuff. So, and of course, since I've watched that, now there's all these things showing up on my TikTok and Instagram of all these other people that do, big crazy tracks and all that kind of stuff and race these Hot Wheels. So, anyways, big shout out to Shift Points and for doing this for his kids. So,
okay.
Yeah, dude, that's exactly right. This deal my neighbor set up could be pretty cool. Like it's got a full start button and everything, so it could be pretty fun messing with that. So, anyways, big shout out to him. I hope all the success. He said, "Man, if this gets big enough, we can maybe it'll pay for my racing." I said, "Dude, it'll fund that kid's college if you let a bunch of car guys know about it."
No kidding.
Yeah, we just need a reason for winter racing. So, in the past we've ran some heads up eliminations Hot Wheels racing at the circuit and the streetcar shootout we used to do as well. So hey, sounds like we're getting all that stuff back out. So big shout out to AFCO, guys. If you don't know, we're right next to them. They're in booth 4601 with the Steve Morse Boostmaster at PRI. We are in booth 4611. Literally the corner of the side of our booth will be touching there. So I'm excited about that, being that close to such a big drag and drive car, but also all the folks that will be coming in will be like, oh, well, there's drag driver Pete right there. I'll just go hang out with those guys too. So anyways, we'll see you guys, see AFCO Racing here in just 2.5 weeks. Guys, I just want to say thanks for being our race car friend. You guys are awesome. We appreciate all the stuff you do. We got some big stuff coming for you in 2026 that will be released at PRI. I'm excited about that. And thank you so much to our sponsors. We've had some great conversations with current sponsors and potential future sponsors leading up to our time at PRI and stuff like that. That seems to be a great opportunity to, just talk to some potential sponsors and kind of cement some new stuff with all the stuff we have available now. It's a great time to get involved with Drag Driver Pete. Anyways, if you're doing some shopping, which I know everybody is going to be doing shopping this week, you're probably already shopping. Your other screen while you're sitting here is probably on looking at car parts. So while you're doing that, hit up Summit Racing, Deech Works. They've got a huge sale going on right now. Both of those folks, actually, Molly Motorsport, Driven Racing Oil, who we have a discount code with both Deech Works and Driven. So make sure you're using code DDR10 when you're on their sites. Howard's Cams, J-Wire Solutions, AFCO Racing Products. You know you need suspension pieces. You know you do. Don't lie. Performer Built Transmissions, Car Change 3D, Power Tube TV, WAF Racing, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk Classified.